It's now time to say hello to my next guest. Really excited. Let's say hello to Tony Discipline. Hello.
Hey, hello, mate.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Yourself?
Very good, thank you.
Good.
And since June 2011, you have been playing the part of Tyler Moon in Eastenders, and he's kind of like the show's new lovable rogue, the new charmer. What was that like for you, playing that part?
Yeah, he is to an extent, I suppose. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been really fun to play that sort of character because he's completely different from myself, really. I mean, to have that confidence that he's got to walk into a room and sort of do the things that he does do. He often gets in trouble because of it, but it's always fun to play that level of confidence and that level of, I don't know if masculinity is the right word, or alpha male maybe. But now he's found Whitney, and it's sort of, I think he's calmed down quite a lot now.
The character seems a lot more chilled than when he first come in.
Yeah, because obviously when he first come in, I think he was sort of unhinged. He was wild, and yeah, like I say, he met Whitney, and I think she has tamed him because he's gone through a lot to actually get to be in a relationship with her. So now they're actually together. I think he realises what he's got, and he's not such a, I don't know, a maniac.
How did you actually get the part in the show in EastEnders?
Well, I was working at a fish market, Billingsgate Fish Market, and I was auditioning for roles as I was working, kind of thing, and this part in EastEnders come up, and my agent was like, "Would you like to go?" I said, "Yeah, of course." And I think at the beginning it was a choice between Tyler and Anthony, what one you actually wanted to audition for. And I just loved the look of Tyler. It just seemed like it would be fun to play, and so I went up for that. And you do your initial audition, and I managed to get through that stage, and then you got for something called a workshop, which is basically where they break you down and they bring like 6 characters of Tyler or who they want to play Tyler, and 6 characters who they want to play Anthony, and they just sort of workshop the whole day. They get you to go pair up and do scenes that they've give you, improvise, and on that workshop I actually got paired up with Matt Lipinskis, who plays Anthony Moon, just at that very first workshop, which is strange. And then got through that stage, and then never spoke to Matt or anyone until he actually got the part. And so that went on for a few months, and then got a phone call to do a screen test, and I'd done another screen test and another screen test, and then eventually I got the phone call and saying, "You've got the part." So I left the fish market, and that was it.
That must have been awesome. And I mean, how has life changed for you? Because you must have so many people just running up to you in the street, screaming your name, wanting pictures.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can't really prepare yourself. I mean, I still get a bit miffed by it, really, because I don't particularly see I still feel like I'm a fish porter, basically. I still feel like I'm down the fish market. So when people come up to me and say, "Oh, can I have your autograph?" It's kind of like, okay, it's straight. It's still a strange feeling for me, but it is. It's a weird sort of world I've stepped into. But it's great. It's great. I enjoy talking to people, and I don't mind taking pictures with people and stuff. It's great.
Now you must love it, because if I'm walking around and you look at magazines, there's you on the front of them a lot of the time as the new hunk of EastEnders. Is that a title you're quite proud of having?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm proud of it or scared of it. I mean, it's quite a pressure, really, I mean, it's flattering. It is very flattering, but I'm not sure. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. But it's cool. It's nice.
Obviously, you said there you work with Matt is it Lipinskis?
Lipinskis.
Yep, and he plays Anthony. So if you were to compare Anthony and Tyler to another famous kind of duo, whether it's Jedward or the Chuckle Brothers, who would you compare yourself to?
Jedward, the Chuckle Brothers. Well, I would say it's probably somewhere in between the Chuckle Brothers and the Mitchell Brothers. So if you can sort of find a middle ground, you probably get there.
Yeah, Chaz and Dave. That's what's coming out from that one.
Chaz and Dave.
Chaz and Dave.
Quite possibly.
So
yeah.
what's next for Tyler now? Is there anything you can tell us about? Because obviously I know you're not allowed to tell us a lot about it. But what's next for Tyler?
Well, I mean, him and Whitney have this pregnancy scare coming up, and it's sort of like, will Tyler step up to the plate? Will he be the man that Whitney wants him to be, kind of thing? And then there's the trust issues, but like Whitney doesn't particularly trust Tyler. I mean, she's got every reason not to trust him because of his past, but on the flip side, she has got a bad past as well. So it's kind of, will they be able to keep this relationship going? Because I mean, there was such drama and aggravation for them to get together. I mean, there was a whole thing with Fat Boy. There was Whitney's past with the prostitution and stuff. So now I think for a while it's going to be them just trying to concentrate on their relationship and work on it. And
like, what's it like when you're with all the other cast members? Because I guess you got loads of friends with the cast members.
Yeah, definitely.
So you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, when I first joined, it was really daunting because I mean, you got people there that you've watched your whole life, but after a while, you realise that everyone's brilliant there. Everyone's just normal, and it's a working place. You go there, you do your job, and you work as hard as you can. But apart from that, everybody is like normal. They're nice people, and yeah, I've made a lot of good friends. A lot of good friends there. And
when you first come on to screen, you're obviously your dad, David Essex. What? Not in real life, but I mean in the show.
Hang on, this is saying my mum's not telling me.
What was that like working with David Essex as Eddie Moon?
Oh, unreal. He's the consummate professional. He's the ultimate gentleman. I can't actually speak highly enough of him. He was honestly just a real pleasure to work with, and it was my first job, so I needed a lot of guidance to start with, and I probably still do. But to have a sort of father figure there was great, and he was so helpful, and he sort of steered me and Matt in the right direction and gave us lots of great advice. And it did kind of feel like he was like a surrogate father in a way, as corny as that sounds, but he was kind of father figure.
So did you come from an acting background? Does anybody else in your family act?
No, not at all. It was something I come to quite late, actually, because I actually was working for a theatre lighting company when I left school, and I sort of watched a few productions as I was setting up the lights, and it sort of grabbed me, really. I don't know, just something about the way the system works, and I love people's acting styles, and it captured me, and that was it, really. And I looked into it, done a few workshops. I actually joined BT for a year, done an apprenticeship with them, and just realised that that wasn't for me. So I got down the fish market, and because it's early days there, so you can go and do what you got to do. So I went to acting college while I was working at the fish market. And the short answer is no. The long answer is I had a paper round when I was 13, and so it was something that I just found, I fell in love with, and decided to chase. So I had no outside influence from family.
I mean, it shows that you can achieve your dreams, because you've worked in so many different places, and you've gone and got this massive part of a character that I'm sure is going to be in a show for years, and people have took to Tyler Moon so well. Yeah,
I mean, I can't be more grateful, but that's just one philosophy I live by, and I believe if there's something you want to do, there is no reason why you can't go out there and do it. I mean, we never, as humans, I don't think we ever fail. We just give up. Like, we give up trying, because like, if you keep persisting, you will get to where you want.
And apart from EastEnders, is there any other kind of upcoming projects you can tell us about? Is there anything else you're working on?
No, there's not actually. I'm just happy to be happy being at EastEnders right now, enjoying the stuff I'm getting and just learning as much as I can. And yeah, I'm just enjoying where I'm at right now, to be honest.
And since you've been in the show, have you had a duff moment yet?
I've had a couple actually. I had one with the boxing where Michael set me up against a boxer who's superior to me and who's superior to Tyler. Ended up having a fit and ended up in a coma. There's one where Lauren and Tyler sleep together. I can't remember it. I don't think there's been another one.
You've had a few duff-duffs.
A couple of duff-duffs.
Now, Steve John Shepherd, who plays Michael Moon, he's becoming quite a very dark character. You can see the psychological plans he's working on. What's it like working with him and the character? What do you think of the character?
I think his character's great. I think I wouldn't particularly want to meet someone like that in real life, but I mean the character's awesome. He's got so much depth and he's just so mysterious. It's great, and I love working with Steve. He's a great actor, and I learn a lot from him. He brings a lot to the role.
So you're loving you love him being in EastEnders. Things are going well for you. Great actor, and really looking forward to Tyler Moon's upcoming storylines.
Oh, thank you very much, mate.
Thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure and definitely a laugh speaking to you today.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
You too.
Good luck with EastEnders and all the upcoming projects.
Lovely. All right, mate. Take care.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.